All right, Brittany. So, first of all, I loved your lessons that we watched on Saudi National Day and the content, the KWL chart. Yes. Anyways, so for your lesson for Standard 3, I thought it was amazing. I loved that you had your class set up so that it was festive and the kids knew that it was a special day for Saudi National Day. How do you think it went?
We can talk a little bit about that day. You were there.
Yes, I was.
She was there.
Yep.
So we had Saudi National Day, and we had all these amazing events planned. We were going to start with our salt dough with Arabic coffee smell. We're going to talk about Saudi National Day. We had a share circle where we discussed different festive activities regarding Saudi National Day. And then we were going to have a huge Bedouin breakfast where we all sat down in the hallway on the floor.
As
and we
a grade
ate,
level?
Yeah, as a whole pre-K 4 grade level.
Mm-hmm.
And we were going to sit and have a traditional Saudi breakfast. We're going to have ful and naan and
Yeah. All the good
foods.
stuff. Yep.
However, 45 minutes into school, the power went out. So the only video footage that I got was for the salt dough. However, it did have a lot of content in it, even though it was so short.
Yeah, it was very short, but it was very effective. I felt like the kids learned a lot of things about the Arabic coffee, which is a big part of Saudi culture, and you taught them about the different spices and why it smells so good or why. So I thought that was very interesting, and I thought that that's something that would stick in their minds. Especially, I love that you. I love that you gave them a chance to smell the cardamom, which I thought was such a good idea, especially because it's engaging all of their senses with the sense of smell, and they're smelling it. Some of them liked it, some of them didn't like it, and I thought it was nice that you acknowledged that, yeah, some people do like that smell, some people don't. So, good job. Yeah.
So, I do know in our reflection we're supposed to address the different parts of the standard.
Yeah. And
so we can talk about
this.
this.
So, the first part was candidate uses technology to promote learning. And in that lesson, or that short part of the lesson, I thought that you used music really well and played Saudi style or Arabic music in the background so that the kids kind of have a feel of, oh, okay, this is what Saudi traditional music sounds like. So I thought that was a really good use of technology. I feel sometimes people might think technology is just a smart board, but there's so much more that you can do, especially when you're short on resources. So I thought that was a really good way to include technology. And I also know that you're using Go Noodle in your class for brain breaks, which is a great use of technology, especially with such a young age group.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. The second thing on the standard was, did the candidate use verbal and nonverbal communications that are respectful of the cultural background of students and their families? And yes, I feel whether it's cultural or not, you're using verbal and nonverbal cues with your kids, especially using the hand gestures and showing them things. And
I think specifically in this one we talked about Band-Aids /
plasters. Yes. So you're showing the different culture. Some people use British vocabulary, some people use American. So it's you're accommodating both in your class, because I know at home they don't always use American words. So it's a good or American English words. So it's good that you're aware of that, and that's a good thing. Yeah. Did the candidate effectively organize the classroom and manage time to maximize learning time? Yes, I felt like you organized the classroom pretty well. It's not crowded or cramped. I feel like the kids can move around easily. And I felt like you're managing time well by showing them how to get to the carpet and to and from. You're establishing those routines that will make your time management great, which I feel like so far you've been awesome at time management. I feel like that's one of your strong points. And yeah, you're definitely respectful of all cultural backgrounds in your classroom. I think that you did well in that. Did the candidate Did the candidate create a student-centered classroom? Yes, I feel like you are acting more as a facilitator, and you're asking them questions and getting their input and letting them communicate with each other, which is the key to like a student-centered classroom. You're making the students feel valued by like talking to them and actually having a conversation instead of just letting them talk and then moving on to the next point. So I feel like you have a student-centered classroom. Did the candidate collaborate with students and families to create a positive learning environment in which students respect each other? Yes, I feel like, you know, you're very, from our conversations, you communicate a lot with the parents, especially at the end of the day when you see them.
And like based on this like specific lesson, all of the kids, I had 100% participation in the green and white
Like
Saudi,
theme.
the national dress.
That's great.
Due to communication with parents with that.
That's good, and that does create a positive learning environment because the kids feel like you know their parents, and it's kind of like a team. So keep doing that. Yeah. All right, so that's all that I had to say for Standard 3, and I thought that Saudi National Day was great. I love the kid and the thobe, and I love that you showed the abaya and the thobe. I thought that was amazing and respectful of their cultural backgrounds.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.